This summer, Bayern Munich were hit with the news no one wanted to hear, and it was Jamal Musiala being out for months on end due to that injury against PSG. But from that injury, I actually think a superstar in the making has potentially just arose out of nowhere, and that's Lennart Karl. Now, personally, I didn't know too much about Lennart Karl when he burst onto the scene this season. I didn't really hear a lot of noise about him, but I haven't seen many young players just hit the ground running at a club of Bayern's stature as quickly as Lennart Karl has. And in the past, I even think of young players emerging from the academy at Bayern and have done what he did, and the one that really reminds me of him at the moment is Thomas Muller in that 09-10 season, where from nowhere, Muller, who was just an academy player, at the end of the year was playing in the World Cup for Germany. That's what Lennart Karl's on course to be doing. 3 consecutive Champions League goals. And I watched this kid live in the flesh when he went to Arsenal. Yes, his team lost, but it staggered me how comfortable he is at this level. And he's not a player that you look at in the modern game and think he'd absolutely shine, because he's very, very small. He's not the explosive player over 5-10 yards, but he's so technically gifted and so intelligent for a player of that size and that age. I think he has been one of the revelations of the season, and I'm really interested in seeing now when Musiala comes back what this Bayern team, who already look really, really good, could go on to do, because now all of a sudden you're talking about Jamal, you're talking about Lennart Karl, you're talking about Olise, you're talking about Diaz, Gnabry's had a revelation of a season, Kane's up front. All of a sudden, this Bayern team that might have looked weaker once that Musiala injury happened this summer might be boasting one of the best attacks on the planet.